What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to you with a brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today, we are back with the Eden streak, going for win number 38 in a row. Sorry for the 5 minutes of a different title on my video today. That was an accident. But anyways, let's get right into the gaming and get going. Yeah, I actually, for some reason, YouTube messes up when you're trying to upload a video sometimes with the title and stuff. So I think I X'd out too early and I didn't save the right title. But anyways, let's get into this Eden. And we start with Ice Cube Baby, the golden trinket for the lipstick, which gives us more black hearts, and then the blue flame. Also, I completely forgot to turn on mods. So guess what, guys? I will make sure mods are turned on tomorrow for the Eden streak. Don't you guys worry. The reason why mods were off, I just want to reiterate it, was because I was doing this this speed run for the third save file. I wanted to see how long it would take me to go from a fresh save file to unlocking my first Trinket character. And it took me 6 hours and 15 minutes, so really not that bad to get 11 Mom Heart wins, 3 Hush wins, and 5 Satan wins. Some of them were overlapped, so it wasn't all different runs, but it was really good. But yeah, that's why mods were turned off, because you can't have mods the first time you beat Mom. I just forgot to turn it back on. But here we go. Good stuff. We only have Soul Heart health, which is always kind of scary for me. I don't ever like only having Soul Heart health, but at least we have blue flames. The blue candle is really, really nice to have. It's going to carry us through the run. And Ice Cube Baby is really not bad either, because Ice Cube Baby does let us do some crazy stuff like freezing enemies. And freezing enemies, it's a nice time. It's a really good time. It just helps a lot, especially for the harder enemies. You can freeze any enemy in the game. And real quick, I am going to go open up this gold chest over here. And yeah, I just got done an hour ago with my stream to end off the tainted character speedrun stream thing, and it was good. I streamed a little overtime, so I streamed for 4 hours, which that's pretty long for me. 4 hours is a long time. It was very fun, a very fun run. Anybody who came out to that, thank you. Lots of people come out to my streams. I don't know, I'm really I don't know who is in my stream crowd who's also in my Eden streak crowd. And if I had a key, I would go alt path, but we'll go alt path after this floor. Don't you guys worry. But I don't know what overlap there is, because I have my streams, I have my stream highlights, and I have my Eden streak. Do all the same people watch all of those, and then some extra people watch them as well, or is it 3 separate audiences? Because I don't see a lot of the people who comment on the Eden streak. I mean, I guess a lot of people who comment on the Eden streak are part of the stream. I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't really understand who watches what. I don't understand YouTube. Ooh, look at this. We're getting a lot of tinted rocks. I don't know why, but some runs just have the dumbest tinted rock luck. During some of the runs, speedruns I was doing, I was getting about 3 tinted rocks a floor, and we just had we had full soul hearts after 1 floor on one of the runs. It was crazy. And I think my average run, especially going to Mom's Heart, was about 10 minutes. Which is super fun to do. But the only way that was possible is because I was playing Azazel. Azazel's just so easy to play, because he does such big bursts of damage, so you can clear rooms in pretty much 1 or 2 brimstones most of the time. And oh my gosh. All we get right now is a dumb amount of Soul Heart health, which is, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, because we already have really dumb damage. Good dumb damage. Nutty damage, as one might say. We have really good damage, and we got good tier rate now. We had pretty bad tier rate at the beginning of the run, but now things have improved and we are actually gaming. But I'm kind of, where are all the keys? I would like to go alt path, but we're not getting keys. Let's go see if I can find a key real quick. I want to make sure I go alt path. People like when I go alt path, and who knows, maybe I do mother. Maybe I go pretty crazy, a little zesty. Let me go over here. We're gonna find this. Don't you guys worry. We're gonna find a key. All will be well. I will save this run. And man, we had a run on stream that was so bad. I took my reflection at the beginning of the run because I love my reflection. My reflection is one of my favorite items, especially with brimstone. But then I picked up Dr. Fetus, which made it so all my bombs just came directly back to me. So it's like the Suicide King challenge, but honestly, a little bit harder, I would say. And then I also got Bomber Boy, which makes it so my bombs have a bigger blast radius, so I had even less space to dodge. And we do, look at this. Okay, so this right here is Dad's Ring. Dad's Ring is pretty cool. You don't see Dad's Ring that often. This is one of the few runs I've actually gotten Dad's Ring. But what Dad Rings, what's, okay, let me go get a key from the shop maybe. What Dad's Ring does is it makes it so any enemy who touches this ring turns to gold, I'm pretty sure, and you can get money. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. That could be the case. I don't know. Oh my gosh. 15 cents from one bomb. That's called profit. That's stonks right there. Here we go. We'll get this. We finally got what we were looking for. And let me blow this up. I don't want any of these items. And we got another nickel. That's crazy. Okay, we'll take Buddy in a Box for maybe conjoined, and then we'll take some soul heart health. And so now, I mean, we're kind of on top of the world. I can't really imagine a much better start for this run, especially. I mean, just for this run in particular. So I'm happy. What the heck? Okay, my secret room luck has been really bad recently. I don't know what it is, and look at that. Enemies that enter our ring get frozen. Maybe they don't. Was I wrong saying that? I think I was just wrong saying that you get money. I don't know what it does. I've had some weird setups before. But here we go. We are going to go for angel deals only, but we are going to go alt path. And I think we might go negative. I think if we take angel deals, I might start doing this. If we take angel deals, I think we go negative. If we take devil deals, I think we go positive. Or Polaroid. Okay. As much as I love the golden penny for giving me all the wealth in the world, I wish it would spawn closer to you, because actually going around and picking it up at all these times, that's a lot. That's a lot for me to do. And thank you for giving me a key. Now we can actually go to our item room and maybe go to mines. Like, I'd be okay to go to mines with this setup right here. But let's see. I want to see. Okay. This guy's going to launch himself at me. So all we do is freeze enemies that touch this. Okay. I mean, that's still pretty good. I got nothing against that. And this is where people are going to say, you should have had item description mods on. Guys, I'm going to turn them back on. I really do like the mods. I think they have been a lot of help. And somebody, it was Atom Bomb. You've been a good commenter. I like your comments. You've been nice. You were saying that I should have just used the I should have used the external item description mod to make like the bag crafting better and to craft better items. But that's what I was kind of talking about in like I think I was talking about it in the episode. It's just, I just don't like looking up crafting recipes. I feel like it's more fun to just do stuff randomly, especially when it comes to that. And that's something that Kilburn said, is the way it's supposed to work is you're supposed to not look up recipes. It's supposed to be random. And I like it like that. But I mean, it's to each their own. And you know what? Stitches is awesome. You know why? Because we can get everything we wished for in this run, and we'll prosper. And we can also, you get iframes from it. So look at that. We can go into any room pretty much for free. Okay, what's this eye? Like, who is this supposed to be? Who are you? Okay, and you know what? Stitches can stay. Stitches is awesome. We have so much health right now, and maybe going for devil deals would have been a good play. But I do kind of prefer the non-devil deal route. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a really cool strat with Stitches. We can teleport on top of enemies and do a bunch of damage. But as soon as we teleport on top of an enemy, what's pretty cool is that we also freeze them. So any enemy that enters this gets frozen. So like, look at that. We get to just kill things for free. So Dad's Ring, not the best item ever, but it is a pretty solid item. Anything that starts rushing at you really fast will like get frozen in its tracks. And so gives you a better time, an easier time to survive. And honestly, I don't like going to Mother. I never think it's a good idea to go to Mother on these streaks. Like, if I have a really good start, I will. And this is a solid start, but I'm not going to say it's anything too crazy. And man, we are doing some damage. I just think that Mother is runs that start with, like, if I were to start with Brimstone, of course I would go to Mother. But I'm just not trying to lose a run, you know? And here, we're just going to go to the next floor. I know I have enough money to go into the shop, or I have a key, but I only have one key, and I would like to go into the item room. So right now, we're not going to go mines. And yeah, and that's the thing that's kind of unfortunate is I know lots of people like some variation, but there's certain bosses that I'm just not going to go to. Pretty much, there's never going to be a regular basis of me going to Delirium, for example. Not going to be a regular basis of me going to Mother. I mean, Beast is one of those bosses that I could just go to if I wanted to, but still, Beast is one of those. It's a boss that every once in a while when I go to, I'll just like have a really bad time. And so I think that going to them, I just think that Beast and Mother aren't as fun because you don't get to go to as many floors. But I will definitely start going to Mausoleum more often. I'll start doing, alt path, because alt path is good. You know, you get more items going alt path, and pills are also good. Okay, and let's do this. Ready? Stitches. Save me. Like, look at this. Any enemy that touches the dad's ring gets frozen, and my life is made easy. So you know what? Dad's ring is kind of sick. I will accept it, and let me real quickly go to the curse room. I just realized that I've not been going there. And I'm kind of disgraced with myself. So let's go in here. Is that even a phrase? Do people say disgraced with myself? I feel like that's not a phrase. Let's get on out of here. I do like Stitches a lot. I do want to see if maybe we can get a crawl space that has one of those hidden items, because I've never been able to get one of those items that's trapped in a wall. I've never had Stitches during one of those runs. And that's how you get them, if you guys didn't know. I think that's the only way you can get them. Master of dodging. Very cool stuff. And yeah, just running up on enemies is probably my best bet right now. But it's a little scary to just run up on enemies. And you guys know, I'm just going to start donating. I think I need to just donate all my money. I've been donating my money a lot on the third save file for my actual save files, and it's been going well. You know, donating is always a good idea. It gets you money. And I don't know what this weird head is. Is it supposed to be a spider? Is that supposed to be hair on the head? I'm very confused. And you know what? Why is every trinket we're finding golden? I don't think I want that. Bethany's, that's like Bethany's essence, I think is what that's called. It makes it so every time you like go to like an angel deal and start a floor or something like that, or there's a lot of things that allows you to get wisp from it, and it's just not that good. Lots of people agree that's not a good trinket. I don't exactly know what it does, so maybe I'm just speaking and being a sheep. I'm a sheeple right now, pretty much. But I promise I'm not trying to be a sheeple. I try my best to be non-sheeple-like. But please, can we find the item room? And look at this. The only time you can ever get that is if you have a flying character or if you have Stitches. So, thank you, Stitches. You're being great today. And I'm not going to go for planetariums. I just don't like going for planetariums, especially when I'm already 4 floors deep. Going for planetariums means that I only have 1 floor, technically, or 2 floors. So, 40% chance of getting an item room or a planetarium. My mind's all confuzzled. That's one thing, like, I don't know if I should, like, how I should be, like, recording my Eden Streak episodes, because I usually record them after stream. The thing is, after I stream, that's after, like, just talking and constantly, like, doing stuff for a few hours. So I do usually take a break, but I feel like I'm never on my, like, my peak game. And that's why I, like, kind of do the runs a little shorter. But at the same time, I feel like at that point, I've been, like, I'm warm enough where I play pretty well. Like, I don't think I ever play too badly. I think my dodges are on point. I think I can, like, play pretty well. But I don't know, like, do I record before I start streaming? So then I'm, like, tired when I record? Or, like, still have, like, that sleepy, foggy brain? Who knows? Who knows what I should do? I definitely don't. I thought maybe I could land on this. I was like, that'd be impressive. But, ooh, thank you for the golden key. Ooh, adoption papers is so good. Look at this. We can buy friend zone. I think I'm going to take adoption papers with. Because I do really like to get a bunch of familiars. And let's go. Play-Doh cookie is really cool. Every single one of our tiers, depending on the color, has a different effect. So, like, red tiers do fire. Blue tiers do freezing. Green tiers do poison. Purple tiers are homing, I think. And, like, I think there's also a charm tier in there. There's a lot going on when it comes to rainbow cookie, Play-Doh cookie. Play-Doh cookie? Play-Doh cookie is what it's called. I kind of need to sneeze right now. So I'm trying to see if I can muster up the strength to sneeze. How do you guys sneeze? Are you guys the type of people who, like, look up into the light when you sneeze? Or are you the type of people who just can do it, can just sneeze whenever you want to, like a Chad? So I'm not that person. Ooh, look at us. What the heck? Okay, let's not explode on me, please. That's kind of rude. But there we go. Play-Doh cookie is actually really OP. It gives you a guaranteed tier effect, which is always nice. And we'll take you. That does give us a bone heart, which I don't completely enjoy. But let's go to mines. I do think alt path is more fun. The music's really good. The only issue with alt path for me is the music gets too loud. The music is just so loud on alt path. It blares. It actually just goes crazy. Sorry, I'm looking over. I'm making sure that my audio is recording correctly and that my video is actually up. Because earlier in the stream, I don't know what happened, but my webcam or my camera just stopped working. It wasn't even my camera. It was just that my computer stopped picking up the recording on my camera, which is really strange. I didn't understand what was happening. But we came back from it. We were all good. Well, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. So there might be a secret room right there. Could there be a secret room right there? Nope. Guaranteed not a secret room. Never mind. Watch this. These guys right here, don't even know what's going to hit them. Okay. Maybe they will. And look at that. We just stop things. Nothing can touch us. It's a lot harder for us to take contact damage now. Okay, but we can take damage from tears very easily still. Okay, I keep forgetting that we can take damage from tears very easily still. I like our little... I really like this familiar. I wish that Buddy in a Box, you could get it more often. Let's go. I love Eden's Blessing. That means tomorrow we have a guaranteed fun run because we start out with a free item. Look at us. Big Boy Gaming Incorporated. Thank you, Stitches. I should be using Stitches a lot more because Stitches is very OP. Stitches can just destroy any enemy it wants to. And what I'm looking for right now is the shop because I really want some more familiars. And we can get Twisted Pair in the shop. We can get anything we could ever think of in the shop right now when it comes to familiars. So who knows? We might get Incubus. We might get Succubus. We might get Sucky Incubus. Nobody knows. Watch. Ah, it's just stupid Keeper. I'm trying to stay as close as possible to keep him frozen. But he keeps running away. I don't know how he's doing it. Ooh, and we get Steam Sale. Okay. Guaranteed good. And guys, I am going to start destroying poop more often. I know I've been skipping fires and poop a lot, but that's a bad example. I'm setting a good example today. I promise. I'm a changed man. Boy. I think I'm 22. Being 22, I think I can call myself a man. I just feel weird. I feel like calling myself a man is like calling myself a gamer. It's like kind of like narcissistic almost. Conceited? A little bit of all that, but it's not. It's just what I am. Okay, come here, man. Okay, you know what? Dad's ring is certified banger. Today in the car, I was going to Target with my brother because he wanted to buy a movie, and all the way back, I was just being stupid and just saying producer tags in the back. This was bought off the clearance rack. I just thought it was funny. I was having a great time. I don't remember any of the other good ones. That's the only one I can remember. It wasn't even that good. But I just thought it was so stupid. Walmart supported this beat. I don't make beats, guys. I just want you guys to know that. I don't think there's anything wrong with making beats, you know? But I don't make them. I don't think I could ever make beats. I will say that the way that I edit videos is probably the way my beats would go, which is just nothing makes sense. There's no like actual like structure. It's just random. And you know what? I need to keep going. I don't know why I keep skipping the curse rooms. I do this a lot where I know I can do something for free. I just don't do it. But watch this. We need health. Or we need money. You know, money's actually good too. And now that we're going Mausoleum, we're going to have 2 extra floors of shops, which is or actually 1 extra floor of shops. I always say that you get 2 extra item rooms when you go Mausoleum, but that's just not true. When you go Mausoleum, you get 1... That's too bad. You get 1 extra... Because you do go to the Depths 2 floor, and technically Mausoleum 2 is actually Womb 1, if you're thinking of like the layers of levels. And so it's kind of weird. It's kind of funky. But hopefully, in one of these shops we get something good. You know what? I'm just going to start donating my health away. There we go. I think it's almost always worthwhile. If you have more than, I would say, 6 or 8 hearts of health, you should always... if you have more than 6 hearts of health, you should pay any excess hearts to the Devil Beggar, because the Devil Beggar is worthwhile, always. Okay, nice. I'm getting in a bad corner right now. I don't like this. Okay, that's actually crazy good. Oh, well... All good. And we get our angel deal, which I do love. And honestly, I don't really like Trinity Shield as much. Like, it's a good item. I guess it's actually really good. Actually, it's not that good. It's not that good with Dad's Ring. I was thinking it was really good with Dad's Ring, but it's not. And we're gonna get 2 red hearts of health, which are kind of crazy. You guys ready for this? And the reason why we get 2 red hearts of health is because we got Empty Heart, Empty Vessel, which is the black heart with the red blood drop off of it. And so we get, since we have 1 red heart of health, or 1 red heart container, it gives us 1 extra red heart container on the new floor, and we also had Eternal Heart, the white half heart. So now we get another. See, look, we got so much health. Also, for anybody who doesn't know what Eden's Blessing is, which is that white item I picked up, which I was like, that means tomorrow's going to be fun. It makes it so you start with 1 extra item on your next run, which is really fun. It's a very fun time. Eden's Blessing's really cool, especially as Eden when you already get 1 random passive. So I love it. And please, can everybody support the fund of let us, like, just let this thing stop when you clear a room? I hate how it doesn't stop. I hate it with a passion, actually. And look at this. We play game. And we bomb. You know what? I'm going to bomb the health donation machine because I want to put all my health into the Devil Beggar. Because I've gotten the pact so many times, and like sin robes, or not ceremonial robes, so many times from that beggar. And so I think it's always worthwhile. Also, do you have Polyphemus, baby? Not even Polyphemus, baby. I don't know what. I guess this is... Ooh. Oh, we're already at max tier rate. You know what? That's fine. Not really. I'm coping a little bit, but that's fine. I didn't want my tier. I didn't want my health anyways. I worked hard for those 3 hearts of health. I maximized my health gain per floor, and this is what the game does to me. I see. Doesn't. No, I don't care. I don't care, game. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. It affects me deep down. Okay, Chariot card. Okay, we cannot take... We have to take Adoption Papers with us. Adoption Papers is our savior. And you know what? I'm stupid. Let me just do this. Please pay out. Please pay out. Hoglaz? The Hermit. Ooh. I'm down. And we get Mongo, baby. And we get Leech. Okay, and we got Conjoined. Okay, we are gaming hard right now. Like this right here is peak gaming. Oh, wait. So some guys do turn to money. Is there a chance people turn to money? I don't know what's happening. But let's make our way. You know what? I can do this. I'm a gamer. And I'm proud. Ooh, let's go. Okay, wait. We are getting... Some enemies are turning into money enemies. I don't know why that is, but I do like it. And man, Rainbow Cookie with Conjoined is really nice because we have so many random tier effects going out. So we are freezing enemies a lot, but we're also poisoning enemies and just generally going crazy. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to and donate some Red Heart health to the Devil Beggar. And if it doesn't pay out, I'm going to be kind of upset. But it happens. Always hit the death note. I don't know what else to call that. I need to watch Death Note. I know lots of people like it. And there's a lot of animes that lots of people have liked that I've not seen. Or have like started to watch and never finished. Like one of them is Parasite. Somebody was recommending that. I watched Parasite with my friend and just didn't like it that much. I don't know if I was watching the wrong version or what was happening. Okay, teleport your whack. But it was kind of interesting. It was also mainly my friend is like gets so disinterested in anime sometimes that like it's just not fun to watch with him. It's actually never really fun to watch with him. He always is like, man, they're so annoying. This character is so annoying. Whatever this is so stupid. This is not realistic. Also, look. I told you guys, it always gets you ceremonial robes. Worthwhile. Friends who don't like anime don't deserve anime. That's what I've always said. And please, maybe a secret room for me? Para mí? Gracias. Okay, what's giving us the gold? Like, is it Play-Doh Cookie that's giving us the random golden? I don't know what's happening. But you know what? We keep on pushing forwards, and we are going to get even more familiars. All I want right now is, like, if I can get Incubus or Twisted Pair, that's all I want, game. Is it that hard to ask for, like, literally, like, some of the best items in the game, in the shop? Is it? Is that too much to ask for? I think it is, honestly. Not going to lie. A little bit too much to ask for. Ooh, okay. These eyeballs are very much in my face. I don't like it. There we go. Free shmoney. Who's messaging me? Just kidding. It's a YouTube comment. What's up, YouTubers? Something I've been thinking about a lot recently is the idea that, like, how people perceive me, like, on YouTube. Like, when somebody, like, clicks on my channel, right? And they see me for the first time, they might be like, dang, this person's, like, got a following. This person's, like, kind of a YouTuber, like a small YouTuber. In my mind, I don't really, like, see myself as a small YouTuber. Because, like, if it's, like, the same thing, like, whenever you're growing up and whenever you're, like, growing in like, height, somebody might be like, dang, all of a sudden you're 6 foot tall. You're tall. But in your mind, you remember yourself being, like, a kid and not being tall. And you don't really notice that you're growing ever. I mean, that's kind of a weird, like, blanket statement, but it's just kind of weird because people are like, dang, YouTuber. I don't think of myself as a YouTuber as much. Like, I understand that, like, I have amassed, like, a small following, like the size of a college. But I don't really think about it too much. I don't know. I'm not trying to be, like, super... I'm not trying to, like, humble brag or anything. It's just weird. I think people see me as more than I really am, kind of, and I see myself as, like, less than I really am. It's kind of like the extremes. It's pretty polar. People who see this are, like, kind of impressed. But I mean, I have friends, not really friends. I have people I know, let's say that, or that I've known from, like, high school or school, who have huge followings on, like, TikTok at this point, huge followings on, like, Instagram. Like, a girl that was in my engineering classes at my first school, JMU. She now makes a bunch of TikToks, and she's got, like, a pretty decent following, a pretty nice following. It's not anything super big. I mean, it's kind of like the same area I'm in, where it's, like, not super big, but, like, it's bigger than usual. Then I have a friend who I actually was the den chief, which is, like, the scout, like a teenage assistant for a Cub Scout group. I was actually the den chief for his brother, but his name's Colin J on TikTok, and I think he has, like, 1 million followers on TikTok. So I mean, like, he's like TikTok famous. But, like, I don't know. It's like, I know people who have bigger followings, so it's, like, not that impressive. Like, a lot of people actually have kind of big followings, especially whenever you get older. Like, a lot of people are doing impressive things. I don't know. I kind of went on a weird tangent, but, like, even in my mind, like, him having 1 million followers is not, like, that huge. I'm not trying to, like, discredit him or anything. What I'm saying is just, like, in my mind, like, I know there's bigger fish in the sea. I know there's, like, people who have done a lot bigger stuff, but, like, it's still impressive. Not, like, no discredit. It's just, I would never, like, treat him differently because of, like, how many followers he has. Because in my mind, he's the same person that I knew and know. I mean, he was never, like, one of my, like, friends. He does follow me on Instagram, though. So I mean, like, we knew each other. We kind of knew each other. I mean, he knows of me. I know of him. He's much younger than I am. He's 3 years younger. Like, he's just going to college now. But anyways, we don't have to talk about Colin J. If you guys know who Colin J is, that's crazy. But he's more of, like, he's a friend of my best friend. I feel like that's a lot of my friendships are friends of friends that I talk about. But I still consider it, like, I mean, there's some sort of, like, relation, like, friendship relation. Okay, real quick, let me go find the shop. Well, found it. It's very interesting. I don't know. It's a crazy world we live in. And, ooh, a big chub. I wish I could have rerolled this. That would have been fun. But it is what it is. Okay, well, nice. And I wish I could donate money, but wait, didn't I blow up the donation machine? Did I blow up? I do not remember anything. Apparently, I'm just brain dead at this point, but honestly, this run's been going really well. I feel like I maybe could have fought Mother. I have enough health to do so, but I feel like I don't have the stats exactly. Because even with ceremonial robes, we only have 5 damage. I don't know. Yeah, basically my whole point of that is that it's weird how people, like, kind of put me on a pedestal. Like, I don't think everybody puts me on a pedestal. I'm not trying to, I don't know. I don't want to sound, like, narcissistic at all. I don't think anybody thinks I'm narcissistic, but I just have to put that out there. It's kind of weird how some people, it's usually, like, my younger audience who kind of puts me on a pedestal. Because in their mind, like, oh, dang, like, I'm, like, a YouTuber in their mind. Because, I mean, none of their friends have amassed a following or anything like that. But once you get older, like, you start knowing a lot more people. You start meeting a lot more people who might have that following, especially in college. College is a weird place where, like, I mean, for, like, especially, like, if we're talking about, like, somebody like Tommy Innit, let's say, who is, like, what is he, like, 18 at this point? I don't know how old he is, but, like, he was going to school while he was, like, famous. And so everybody at his school probably knew him as Tommy, you know? They didn't know him as, like, Minecraft YouTuber, like, millionaire, huge, like, mega YouTube person. They just thought of him as a regular person. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of going off, but, like, it's just, like, you meet a lot of people in life. And so it's kind of weird how people do put people on pedestals. It's kind of weird. It kind of is, like, it's kind of, like, not humbling, but kind of, like, it's kind of cool to see at the same time, but kind of weird at the same time. I don't know. It's hard to think of. But that's what's fun about, like, being at the point where, like, where I am now, where I have, like, friends who also do YouTube, like Keelvin, BD1P, Emrose, like a lot of people who, like, do the stuff, and, like, some would consider like influencers or, like, YouTubers or Twitch streamers or all that. But to me, they're just, like, my friends. It's nice to have people who, like, are peers, who have, like, who have done the same things and realize, like, that we're all the same. We're just regular people. Like, I am no different from any of you guys. I go upstairs and my parents, like, look at me like I'm a failure. They don't actually. They are very supportive of what I do, and they are impressed with what I've achieved. But yeah, nobody, like, my parents don't treat me differently. It's not like I make, like, any crazy amount of money. I make less than most people who have regular old jobs. It's crazy. And yeah, I know that I kind of, like, the whole time I'm talking about stuff like this, I realize that I'm not talking about the game. But you know what? I feel like I like talking about my life. You know, I like talking about this kind of stuff. And I haven't really done too much that needs explaining, I feel like. I'm just playing. I try to explain things when I need to. But yeah. So, all I have to say is even the biggest YouTubers are regular people, and all they want is friends. Okay, nice. You know what? Maybe... do I go to Hush is the question. I feel like I can do Hush pretty easily since I have Trinity Shield. So you know what? We're going to do Hush. You guys haven't convinced me. We're going to get something crazy, and we're going to do it. But yeah, I feel like that's one thing that really, like, turns off, like, bigger personalities. Like, whenever you meet them, if you meet somebody and you, like, if somebody were to, like, come up to me in person and, like, start to talk to me, like, as if, like, I was a YouTuber instead of, like, just a regular human being, I would kind of feel off, which I feel like is, like, multiplied when you're like a million subscriber kind of person, or like million plus. Also, this is really cool. So just treat people normally. I think that's one thing that PewDiePie talked about. That's kind of like, I feel like that's why I think that way, is because of PewDiePie, because he used to always talk about it in, like, some of his older videos about how fans would come up to him and they'd be really awkward and, like, treat him like not like a human being almost, you know. And it's like, yeah, just treat people like a human. You come up to somebody and, like, if you were to go up to say hi to your friend in public, how do you do it? Would you, like, look at them all awkwardly and, like, look up on your phone weird stuff? No, you just go up and say hi. So all in all, don't creep on people. That's all you gotta know. Okay, you know what? Justice is kind of sick. And what am I doing? I can just haglass. Well. Oh, wait, we still have more bomb. I'm stupid. Please be a trapdoor. I really want a trapdoor. Oh, please. No, we have stitches. I was just like, wait, that was, like, the best time to get anything. Okay, anything I need, nothing I need. Let's go fight Hush. And the reason why I'm okay with fighting Hush right now is because I do have Trinity Shield, which makes this fight a lot easier. Because you can just stand in front of Hush, no matter where you are, and not take damage. So, like, right here, I'm pretty fine. Like, this is still a risky fight. Like, the Hush fight's never, like, a very easy fight. There's always risks, because there are types of tiers that will just avoid, like, my Trinity Shield. Like, the tiers can do a lot of damage. There's a lot of stuff. So I gotta be careful. But I'm doing this for you guys, because you guys like some difference in the runs. And I recognize that. But yeah. I'm just very, I just feel very fortunate to have gotten to where I am now. And, like, I understand that, like, I'm not big, really. Like, there's a lot of people, like, 20,000 followers, like, you're getting into a territory of, like, okay, that's kind of impressive, but there's a lot of other people who do it, so I don't, like, I'm trying not to get a big head about it. Like, I don't think I have a big head. I know I don't have a big head about it. Because I realize I'm an everyday person. If I walk to Target and go to Target, people look at me like I'm a creep because I'm just a regular person. There are 20,000 people who know me, but that's about it. It is pretty interesting though. Like sometimes when I go on Reddit, like I was on Reddit and I was looking at some post, and somebody found the same like room that I said was the rarest room in Repentance, that room, and somebody commented like, Priets found this on a video recently, and lots of people, like a couple people said my name in a comment. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And the guy who posted, he's like, I've heard. So it's like people heard of me. It's cool to see that fans of a game that I really love and enjoy know about me. That's cool. I like it. And with that being said, I am the biggest, coolest person in the world. I have the biggest head ever, and I am a narcissist. As long as I always want to be like, PewDiePie is the one person that I feel like if anybody should look up to with how to handle being like a celebrity, PewDiePie is like the best example because he's I would say he's pretty humble. With somebody who has like over 100 million subscribers, lots of those who knows how real they are because of the whole T-Series thing. They might be duplicate ones, but they're still real. I shouldn't say they're not real. But he's a real humble, cool guy. Now maybe like his fans made him like look anti-Semitic and it wasn't his fault, but then people blamed him for being anti-Semitic. It's too bad. That whole thing was very sad. If you guys remember the whole anti-Semitic PewDiePie thing, it was very unfortunate because people were trying to cancel him for being anti-Semitic whenever he was just reviewing like rooms that his fans made, and he didn't know what rooms he was clicking into, but he still included some of like the anti-Semitic like swastika rooms in his video, which I feel like that was the issue. I don't know. It was too bad. PewDiePie's gone through a bunch of stuff, even though I feel like he's a pretty decent human being. But there we go. Easy room. You guys like how I just beat that Hush fight with only taking 1 hit of damage? I was pretty impressed, honestly. Kind of cool. But there we go. We did take the negative, so let's go down this way. And I'm not going to Delirium because even though that right there was a pretty easy fight, I don't think other fights would be as easy. I don't think Delirium would be too good. There's just a lot of explosion damage, which we cannot block explosive damage with our Trinity Shield. But Hush, that's pretty... I mean, me going to Hush, guys, that's me really taking a big step forward. I hate going to Hush. Hush is one of those bosses that a lot of the time can be very rough, and you usually lose a dumb amount of health for no reason. So I'm risking my life for you guys. If I lose the Eden streak, it's all your guys' fault. It's not me having skill issues. Just kidding, it's always me having skill issues if I lose it. But I can proudly say, on the last Eden streak, I did not lose it because of a skill issue. I lost it because I quit. Didn't rage quit or anything. Also, if you guys are new here, I just want to say, hi guys. Welcome. You guys are on you guys now follow a very scatterbrained YouTube person. And what I say usually makes no sense. But then at the end of the day, it all makes sense. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like you can hear my voice. Like, it's starting to get deeper because it's getting, like, gravelly since I've been talking so much today. I just talk a lot. I mean, mainly because I'm streaming, and if I'm not talking on stream, then nothing's happening. There's, like, no sound other than Isaac. And I like always having something going on. Because you'll watch some, like, bigger creators, and they'll literally just sit there saying nothing for the longest time, which they still are doing something entertaining. But they'll just sit there doing nothing. And are sitting there playing the game and not talking, and it's really weird. I don't understand how they do it. But man, we are kind of a little low on health. Like, I'm not super concerned or anything, but it's starting to get a little worrisome. Oh, I wish I could... Ooh, wait a sec. Can I get over there? I could get over there no matter what. I realize that now. Okay, nice. Something's wrong. Range up is good. That's good. Speed up's good. I don't know why I took that. We might as well take every pill. Let me see. But real quick, I'm going to go back through here to see if we can find the secret room. Because I do enjoy the secret rooms very much. There we go. Ooh, please. Magic mush. Okay. Magic mush, please. I've not seen you in a while. You're my best friend. And I love you, Magic mush. You know what? I'll pick up your brother first. We'll pick up your brother. That's too bad. I did everything I could just then to do it. And I don't know why I'm taking... You know what? I do not need adoption papers. I don't know why I did that. But honestly, adoption papers might be one of the best trinkets. I think familiars are far better than any other shop item in the game. Without a doubt. Also, what am I doing? I feel like there's that chest down there is accessible to me and I just didn't grab it for some reason. Maybe I'm just being dumb. I'm being dumb a lot of the time. But adoption papers, if you guys don't know what it does, just makes it so there's familiars in the shop if you couldn't tell from like what I was saying about it. And yeah, look at this. Ooh. Scary. Can I take... Do I block explosive damage with this? I feel like I do. Maybe? I don't know how this works. We have to... Judas's tongue? Kind of cringe, but hey. I think it was worth it. You never know what you can get unless you get it. And that's my saying. Oh, wait a sec. Judas's tongue is actually so good for us. So Judas's tongue makes it so devil deals are actually cheaper for us. So if it's a 2-heart devil deal, it's actually 1 heart. And so it's actually super good since we are going to Dark Room where there's going to be a lot of devil deals. So no matter what, we can take all 4 devil deals and not to pay any soul heart health. That's sick. I feel like, I don't know, my voice sounds really weird right now. I actually need to drink more water. That's one thing I need to do. I'm going to order a big old gallon water bottle. I'm going to look like a real Chad. Just kidding. I don't think it makes you look like a Chad. It's a joke. But I want to look like a Chad. So I'm going to get a big old water bottle and constantly be drinking that on stream. Just so you guys know how alpha I am. Oh, what the heck? Okay. This is what we do. We pay out everybody. We're like Oprah out here. Let's go get our other red heart. And this is too bad. We're only going to be able to give 1 more red heart, but I will re-roll the machine. Yeah, this is good. Please pay out. Be magical. No magic? Okay. Parasitoid's too good to let go. And I don't know, we already have so many flies. And there we go. This is going to be super good. Okay, now we're at a point where we're pretty OP. I don't think there's much concern left. Yeah, we are not concerned anymore. This is a easy... I'm not going to say 1 run, but if I'm cautious, it should be an easy run to win. I think it's... You have to be pretty, like... pretty OP to consider it a 1 run. Like, this is definitely... I could lose this. I definitely could lose this if I didn't play well. But I'm pretty confident in my ability that I'll play well enough if I pay attention. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Okay, that's my new counting method. I count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. I think everybody counts at different speeds. So some people have to do that in 5 seconds. Some people might do that in 3 seconds. Look at this. Easiest fight ever. We just stand against the wall and shoot. I sometimes do forget, however, that I can literally just block with the shield. I forget I have it. And I'm like, dang, I'm like a dodge master when I'm really just not. And there we go. Easy win. And honestly, Mega Stand might be easier than Lamb. But of course, the way I like to play, I like going to Lamb. But here we go. We get Guppy's Paw, Guppy's Hairball, Guppy's Collar. Oh my gosh. Literally a 1 run. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to pop this. We're going to take Forget Me Now. And we're going to beat Lamb and then redo this. Actually, if I can only do Mega Stand on this floor. Because if I go to the next floor with Forget Me Now, what's going to happen is we're no longer going to have the key, so we won't be able to go to Mega Stand. So maybe I don't do Forget Me Now. Now that I'm thinking about it, Forget Me Now might be kind of cringe. Yeah, I don't think Forget Me Now is worth it. What the heck? When did I lose my... Did I use Guppy's Paw again? Am I stupid? I thought I left 1 red heart of health. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Ooh, reverse moon card. That was literally the worst possible thing we could have gotten from that room. I don't think there's anything worse than that. Like, I'm trying to think. What other... Like, Isaac's Heart, I would have been okay with. Honestly, Isaac's Heart's fine. But that right there, that was an atrocity. An absolute atrocity. And honestly, I do feel pretty good today. Like, I know I did record an episode yesterday, but yesterday I just felt tired the entire time. And it's been kind of weird. Honestly, like, Yesterday I didn't stream because I was really tired, but today I was just as tired, honestly, when I woke up. I started streaming, I was pretty tired, but like by like the middle of stream, I was like really feeling it. I was like, I wasn't really tired, and I feel like stream honestly made me feel better because it is fun. It is a good time. Yeah, I feel like it was nice. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fight Megastan. I'm gonna take Forget Me Now with me. That way, if we do get the Delirium Portal, I can Forget Me Now. But if I don't get the Delirium Portal, I can just end the run. So who knows what's gonna happen? This run might be another 15 minutes. It might just be another 5 minutes. Yeah, I really do enjoy streaming. I just stuttered so much just then. But I really do enjoy streaming. It has been a very fun time. There are some days where like I see like the view count, and it's one of those things, you can remove the view count so you don't see how many people are watching, but you get so addicted to like just looking at how many people are watching that as soon as you drop like 5 viewers, or as soon as you go from like 72 to 68, it's like kind of demoralizing when it really shouldn't be. I actually need to stop focusing on that, but I mean, streaming overall has been insane. Like actually some of the best times ever. It's just a good time. Like it's fun to play the game I like and have people like be there along the way talking and having fun. And people do enjoy watching me for some reason. I'll never really understand it, you know? I can't watch my own content and really enjoy it. Mainly because I already know what happens. I already lived through it. So like me watching it again would just be useless. And we do get Beelzebub. Also, look how I love... This might be my new favorite. I know I said the pumpkin guy was my favorite, but look at this fun like little brother Bobby, dry baby, fake guy right here. That's amazing. But it's just weird. I can't watch my own content and really enjoy it as much. Like, unless it's a bigger project, I do enjoy like whenever watching like My Dead God 1,000,000%, Ultimate Guide to Binding of Isaac. I do like watching those videos because in my mind, like it's kind of crazy that I did that. Like I put so much work into those videos and that result came out. Like it's hard to believe I made that. I was talking to Keelvin once. I'm like, do you ever like kind of like look at your work and like can't believe that you made it? And he's like, no. I said no, though. Exact words I said to him. Do you ever like make something and not like you can't remember how you did it? Like you're kind of like flabbergasted is the right word that you made that. Because in my mind, like I spend like weeks editing a video, like days or weeks editing a video, and then watching it back, like it's a 20-minute video that took me 80 hours to edit, right? In my mind, I can't think while I'm watching the 20-minute video how I did all of that. Even though I didn't, it took me a long time. I put a lot of effort in. Like, I know how I did it. I don't know how to put it. It's just like, it's crazy to me that I did do that and that I was able to edit like that. But then there's also the negative side of streaming in YouTube, which is negative comments, which honestly, they usually don't get me that bad because I know lots of people are just haters or like trolls and everything like that. But the other day, I don't know why exactly I decided. I want to see like what other people's Discords, like I like seeing what people say about me. I like to see like if people like post my stuff. It's cool to see like what people do. It's like and what like how my name's being thrown around. And so I went to a BD1P's Discord server and I'm like, okay, these people are just like like sometimes they post my videos in like the Isaac chat and all that because I mean most people who watch BD1P, most people who watch Keelvin know who I am, vice versa. Like we're all kind of like the same. We're like all in the same like kind of ring of YouTubers. And so lots of people know us. Also, we've done stuff together. Here we go. Let's go do Megastan. But then I went to Slay XC server, and there was like one of his admins who was just like completely hating on my Ultimate Guide to Binding of Isaac video. And he was just like this is just like such a bad video. And somebody replied, they're like, yeah, it was just kind of empty. And I feel like the people who say that kind of stuff are just people who, one, aren't really that good. Like, I'm not trying to, like, shame anybody, but, like, who aren't that good at the game but feel like they know a lot. Because the reason I made the Ultimate Guide to Binding of Isaac video is not for good players or people who know anything about the game. It was to make a video that educated people who had no idea how Isaac works. Because lots of people come into this game with no clue what's happening. And it's hard to know what's happening because there's a lot of random stuff that the game doesn't tell you. It's not just common sense. Like, how do you know that you have to beat Mom's Heart 11 times? Nothing tells you that. Nothing. I mean, unless you go into, like, the achievements, maybe. But, like, nothing tells you what you have to do. you have to kind of like find it out for yourself. So some people like a guide, and so my guide was meant to help people know how to progress through the game and unlock everything there is. And that's why I didn't really talk about completion marks. Like originally my idea was to really make it like how to get to Dead God and how to do every completion, like every single achievement. But then I realized what I really wanted to do was make it for like the most like noob friendly thing, because there's a lot of people who don't know anything about Isaac, and that's completely fair. And so that's what kind of like irked me about them saying that, is it was his admin for one who was kind of like roasting on it, even when Slay himself was like, this is actually a very, he said it was a very good video, very great guide. And so I didn't really let it get to me, but it did irk me when I first saw it. I'm like, dang, that's kind of crazy that like people are hating on it. I just think that they didn't understand like what the guide was for. And the reason why they said it was empty is because the stuff in that guide is common sense to me. You know, in my mind, everything I said in that video is something I don't think twice about. Like secret rooms, I don't think twice about. How many times you have to beat mom, like all these achievements, I don't have to think twice about. I literally did it, got tainted characters, and did pretty much everything I said in the guide in 6 hours. It's not something that is important to me. It's not something that I need to know about. But like, it's not common sense. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want people to think that I think that the comment was honestly like pretty fair, because it is empty. For anybody who's good at the game, who is expecting to learn new information as a like kind of experienced Isaac player, they're not going to get anything out of it. And let's see if we get the Delirium Portal. We do not. So that right there is going to be the run. And I know some people don't like when I'm talking about like what's going on in my life or like my more personal things, but then some people do. And so that's why I choose what I talk about. And if you guys like watching, you guys watch. If people don't like watching, they don't watch. And it's kind of, I mean, I try to make my content my own. Anyways, that right there is going to be the end of the video. Right there, we got our 38th win in a row. We are getting up to those higher numbers. We're almost to the halfway point of our last streak, which was 105 wins in a row. 106 is, I think, when I quit. But yeah, we're going to end the video right there. So if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, guys, it's been Priets. Peace out.